Hello everyone, I am Meriem Jouini, postdoc researcher in communication science at the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences. I'm here today to present my work about bridging the knowledge gap between farmers and scientists in the adoption of precision agriculture in Sweden. Farmers' individual decision determine changes toward more sustainable agriculture. Therefore, we need to improve farmers' knowledge and capacity to define and decide on good practices for more precision in agriculture. And there's different decision support tools and technologies have been developed for these purposes to optimize the use of inputs and increase the stability. However, implementation still needed. This work is part of research collaboration project for sustainable crop production, and we are investigating the practitioner's perception on technology and agricultural knowledge transfer and decision support tool, and we try to identify with them the driving forces and obstacles to the implementation of new precision agriculture technologies. For this work, we are focusing on Vastra Götaland region. There is collaboration between the university and the region with focus on precision agriculture. The chair of Regional Development Committee said, agriculture has a crucial role to play in the transition to sustainable society, and Vastra Götaland wants to be a role model in that transition. He quoted, it is important that research in food is transformed into real-world application. So for our work, we choose to work with a wide range of farmers, about 146 farmers to conduct semi-structured interviews about which last between 45 and 60 minutes. We face a different situation, no information, farmer not interested in. We're able to conduct interviews with only 28%, which shows how it is difficult for scientists to reach farmers. Based on interviews, we also identify the different stakeholders at national, regional, local level. They are interacting for our farmers, and our farmers actually stated that they received a lot of information and support more than really need. But when they have difficulty to say their real needs, which shows the lack of those local stakeholders to receive and collaborate with farmers, even though there is representative as LRF at different scale. And so this is one point. Another point regarding research, so you conduct research in different stations to all over Sweden to consider diversity of crop agriculture production and environment. However, farmers, they do have another point of view in this view statement of farmers. One farmer quote regarding experiments, we provide land for field trials is very important. We get to see all the results from it. Then we may want to have experiment from different angle. Scientific experiments have limitation that we do not have, so the results may not be applicable to our production. We may have a different question than what they have, and then we can try on our field. Another farmer find that the field tried through small, not representative. Another farmer find there's a lot of information, but he does not know what he really needs. So farmers really are looking for alternatives to solve, to fill what their real need. As an example, this is a field trial experiment on nitrogen fertilization for intervene. There's a difference between farmers and the scientific experiment. Scientists choose homogeneous blocks on small size, specially distributed. However, the farmer choose to conduct it on a trunk set on larger block to consider different situations. So the farmers are looking to really for different information, and it is important for future development and research to include farmers that the end users to consider their real needs and also their understanding of the systems. And thank you very much for your attention.